For 15 years, Phil Grande and philsgang.com helps folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your number one source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $49.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format. Boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
We're on our best 2-year job creation streak in 20 years.
What are you, nuts? Who'd believe that? Let me tell you the truth. First of all, the 292,000 jobs we got in December 2015, and they told us the unemployment rate is 5%. Not true. You can't trust these people on Wall Street. You can't trust the press. What they don't count is, in December, for example, the 615,000 discouraged workers. A discouraged worker is a person unemployed, gave up looking for work, but this administration does not count them as unemployed when calculating the 5% unemployment rate. Instead, they classify the discouraged as marginally attached to the labor force, but they're not considered part of the labor force or part of the unemployment. That's why you can't trust what they tell you. If we back into 625,000, the real unemployment rate is 12%, not 5%. That's why you got to join my gang, where you get the truth and where we use charts. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your dose how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Why are some folks so angry in this election? Well, look at what happened to us. We had a balanced budget and a surplus, plus all those jobs, plus that rising income. We were coming together as a nation, and they reversed everything. They went back to trickle-down economics.
Trickle-down economics, really? That's Clinton. Blaming, of course, everybody else except her and Obama. I mean, my God, how long has Obama been in office? None of this is Obama's fault, or the current administration, or the Congress. You got to be kidding. What are you, nuts? Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. It's getting interesting now. Trump is starting to talk about the economy, which I really like. And I want to finish that clip, of course, with Hillary, because it's ridiculous. And Bob Woodward, he's ridiculous. Listen to this.
I think the real headline for me was what he said about the economy. In a precarious situation, that there is a bubble. But then we asked about what would be your advice as a stockbroker or somebody who provides tips on the stock. And I was really surprised. He said, It's terrible now. This is not the time to invest in the stock market.
Surprise! This is not the time to invest in the stock market. If you're going to take a bunch of money and give it to some planner and he's going to put it in the market for you, are you kidding? After we had a 200% rally and just going to put it away and just leave it there? Are you nuts? This is not the time. It is about, Woodward's not going to tell the truth. You think Woodward's going to tell the truth and say this whole economy in the last 9 years, this whole stock market is all one big bubble? It's all stock buybacks. It's all extend and pretend. It's all about cheap money. And I love what Trump said about cheap money. He said, there's all kinds of money out there that's, I'm going to paraphrase. If you are, I want to get one of his. He had a good one here. I mean, it's unbelievable. He said, let me start from the top here. I think we're sitting on an economic bubble, a financial bubble. We're not at 5% unemployment. We are at a number that is probably in the 20s. If you're looking at that right number. He's talking about 22%. Now, that was a number that was devised statistically to make politicians and the president look good. And he's right. And I wouldn't be getting the kind of massive crowds that I'm getting if the number was real, a 5% unemployment rate. He's absolutely correct. He says, I'm talking about a bubble where you go into a massive recession. Look, we have money that's so cheap. This is where it gets good. We have money that is so cheap. And if I want to borrow the money, I can borrow it because I'm rich. But if a really talented business person who's not wealthy wants to borrow, he can't get any. He's right. Small businesses can't get money. I don't care how talented you are. He's right. Woodward goes on and says he's shocked. Are you kidding? Then the question was, is it a good time to invest now? Oh, I think it's a terrible time. He's right. Because the dollar's so strong. You have to think of it. You have cheap money that nobody can get, and he goes on about that again. But anyways, I don't want to read all this. Look, he's right. He's right. Now is the time, if you're going to invest, it's not about a stock market anymore. It's about individual stocks in a market that you buy. For example, when we buy individual stocks, and we've done it, and we've done very well, it's about identifying individual stocks. Take Apple. Take Apple. Give you an example. Nobody would invest in Apple. Trump's right. Who would take and say, I'm going to put 20 grand in Apple and just leave it there? Now, some people do that. They're out of their mind. They're out of their mind. Because the stock market is being manipulated. Stocks don't go up because of earnings. Stocks don't go up because of top-line sales or good margins or good management. That's not why stocks go up. Stocks go up because of CEOs' greed. They get their stock options. Then to get their stock, after they get their stock options, they push that stock price up by simply going out and purchasing this money at 0%. He's absolutely right. So the stock will go up and they strike his option. He makes another $30 million a year with these stock options. But the company's made nothing. There's no value for the company, no value for the employees. The company's getting worse and worse. Equipment's getting older. He's absolutely right. So let's take Apple. So when Apple turned green on my PT2 chart, went from red to green. It was red at $92, and then it went to $94, and then finally got to $95, and it's turned green at $98. A beautiful buy signal. Today, it's up over about $112 today. That's a 14% return. You're not investing in the stock market. You're investing in individual stocks of the stock market. That's a beautiful return. What is wrong with that return? How many people can get that kind of return in a stock market? They can't. Why? Because they never get out in time. So we bought this stock, say on March 2nd. And here you are, April 4th. So, and what'd you say, 14%? So 14% return. So a little over 30 days. When was the last time that you could get a 14% return, nice and control, very little risk, that you could monitor it, and I don't mean sit in front of your computer all day, day trader. I'm not talking about that. Not talking about that at all. With the PT2 chart we have, it's real simple. Everything's archived. You want to find out what's going on today, you click in, go in, see what's going on. No, beautiful. But I would never go in and buy Apple as an investment. It's not. There's no stocks as investment anymore. You just don't buy stocks as investment. You buy individual stocks. That's all, one at a time. So over the weekend, everybody starts talking about these numbers. Are you kidding? The job numbers. Look, Trump is right. The economy is getting worse. Manufacturing and industrial production has fallen off the cliff, causing the growth rate of consumer spending, what you spend, to drop off a cliff. Retail sales have hit a 9-year low. So as a result, we have all these part-time jobs. We went from 4.5 million to 8 million. We have a historic 28 million low-paying part-time jobs. Are you kidding? Now, not only did we identify early that factory orders dropped to a 5-year low, making it 16 continuous declines. Now, think about that. We've identified, and we identified early using a chart, that factory orders were dropping. They dropped to a 5-year low, and this is now 16 continuous declines because we could see the money flowing out of the institutions. We could see the institutions were bailing out. So what do? You sell short. Very easy. Instead of looking for the chart to turn green, we look for it to turn red. Also, the economy since 2010 went from having 15,478 manufacturing facilities that employed 426,000 people now to 7,800 facilities and employing only 157,000. We dropped from 426,000. Are you nuts? He's right. More when we get back. 15 past the hour.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, it's been 7 years now since Obama ordered his Fed chairman to lower the savings rate from 5% to less than 0.25%. With the false narrative, it would spur economic growth and jobs. Everyone would have an opportunity in this economy. That's what he said. But what it spurred was a front-loading of the biggest, fake, unsustainable stock market rally of 200%. That's what it spurred. Now, most people did not participate in that rally because people got out of their 401k in 2009. And they said, just get me out. I want nothing but fixed income. And they got killed because with low interest rates, fixed incomes get murdered. You got to know what you're doing. If you're going to really retire, you got to be associated with the stock market. That's why you come to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish the wealth effect.
That's right. Did you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran at 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right. And the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to this contradiction.
February existing home sales down 7.1%.
American consumers, they have more cash on hand.
What a contradiction. Matter of fact, all the information you get from all the different financial programs, it's all contradiction. But here at Phil's Gang, I will tell you the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com. You will enjoy it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. It's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, every day we hear from Wall Street, you turn on the TV, and they're telling us how the economy's great, everything's great. And these are the same people that run the 401ks who, with a 2% fee, take more than half of your money and put it in their pocket. You will never retire comfortably in a 401k. But try to convince 90 million people, it's almost impossible. People just don't listen. They get comfortable and stay with these 401ks. They don't work. You're not going to be able to retire. It's simple. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Join the gang, try it for a month, and we're going to show you how to use a chart. And that is going to put you in such a comfort zone of retirement.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, we come in the morning, we have what we call coffee talk, but we just don't sit around and throw the bull. Or joke or laugh. Our coffee talk is serious. Every morning before you start out investing, we have an intense discussion on what is going on and where we should be investing. Because it's all about not the money, but where you're putting that money. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and enjoy the best coffee in town.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
We're on our best 2-year job creation streak in 20 years.
What are you, nuts? Who'd believe that? Let me tell you the truth. First of all, the 292,000 jobs we got in December 2015, and they told us the unemployment rate is 5%. Not true. You can't trust these people on Wall Street. You can't trust the press. What they don't count is, in December, for example, the 615,000 discouraged workers. A discouraged worker is a person unemployed, gave up looking for work, but this administration does not count them as unemployed when calculating the 5% unemployment rate. Instead, they classify the discouraged as marginally attached to the labor force, but they're not considered part of the labor force or part of the unemployment. That's why you can't trust what they tell you. If we back into 625,000, the real unemployment rate is 12%, not 5%. That's why you got to join my gang, where you get the truth and where we use charts. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
The fire burns on and on, that drives me on till all is gone except the simple plans of my cement.
Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You know, and one of the things that, you know, has happened over the last 8 years coming off the Great Recession is we've really diversified our economy, which is a real asset for the United States. You're never going to have where every part of your economy is always growing. And so having different strengths within our economy is really critical. And being able to export is extraordinarily important.
Exports, yeah, exports. Are you kidding? That's Penny Pritzker, Commerce Secretary, Hyatt family. Was she nuts? Our exports fell in January to $176 billion. That's the lowest in more than 5.5 years. This is a 5.5-year low. That costs, when we drop like that, when our exports fall, the amount of jobs that we lose is incredible. What is she talking about? You know, these people just drive you crazy. They don't tell the truth. Trump's out there trying to tell the truth about the economy, and you get these guys like Woodward all over him. See, they don't want to hear the truth. Here you got Jerry Brown going to now sign a minimum wage hike. Are you kidding me? Why don't you fix what's... And he says, well, the reason they're doing minimum wage is the problem is income inequality. Then why don't you fix what caused income inequality. Are you kidding me? Why don't you fix what caused it? Raising minimum wage from $10 to $15 is not going to fix it. It's just another entitlement program. How's it going to fix anything? 10 to 15 bucks. And by the way, we don't have that many people on minimum wage. We have 1.7 million people on minimum wage. 1.7. We have a workforce of 151 million. We have 1.7 million on minimum wage. And 97% of that 1.7 million are ages 16 to 19. They're high school kids, either dropout kids or high school kids looking for extra money or working for the summer. Think about this. We only have 1.7 million people on this minimum wage out of 151 million. And the ages are 16 to 19, 97% of them. Are you kidding? Anybody that is 25 years of age or older on minimum wage is 1.1%. That's it. And what about they try to create illusion that there's families on minimum wage. That's why we got to raise this. It's families. The husband, the wife, and 3 kids try to make a living. Well, that's not who's working minimum wage. And as far as single moms, 0.1% are on minimum wage. See, this is all political. It's all political. Why don't you fix what's wrong? They say, well, income inequality is why we got to do it, and because of the rising cost of housing. What, were you going to get a high school kid at 19 years old go and buy a house? Are you kidding? Don't worry about him right now buying a house. When he goes to college and he ends up with a $36,000 loan, he's going to be living in the cellar or the attic of his mother's house anyways because he can't get a job. It's ridiculous. Minimum wage is just another entitlement like Medicare or Medicaid or Social Security. But this is worse because you're forcing a business owner to increase a wage. You're forcing him to increase a wage of this employee, which the owner gets no added value in production. There's no productivity. You think somebody's working for $10 is going to increase how he works for an extra $5? He's going to work less. You don't raise minimum wage to fix income inequality. You got to be out of your mind. See, the reason our politicians they don't want to fix it. They want income inequality. They don't want to fix it. They don't want to fix it. Let's go to the Stock Corner. It makes you sick.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com. Click on the video channel graphic and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
Okay, we were talking a moment ago. The market now is down 73 points. Look, we've had this rally. They were dead wrong. The jibber jabbers, the smart guys on Wall Street, the hedge fund guys, the 401k managers, they were dead wrong. They said in January we're going to have this big rally in January. They were dead wrong. I told my gang members the market wasn't going to rally in January. The market was going to go down in January, and let's set our short position up. And in December, I said the dollar's going to drop. Let's buy stocks. Let's buy mining stocks. And guess what? That same time I said that, Goldman Sachs came out and told everybody to short mining stocks, to short gold. It was going to drop. Oh, really? So I did the exact opposite. I had my gang short the stock market when Wall Street said it was going to go up. And we went long. We bought gold mining stocks when they said to sell them, that they were going to go down. We were right. They were wrong. They were dead wrong. Are you kidding me? Why? How do we know how to do it? Because we use a chart. Because a chart tells you if the big institutions are buying, and what all you're looking for is energy. You want to see that money coming in, and when it comes, that's the energy that drives the stock price higher. So if you have that energy coming in, you just got to be able to identify it. And that's what we do today with technology. So if you're a very busy person and you want to buy Apple, or if you're giving it here, I'll give you a stock, AUI. That was a gold mining, Yamaha Gold, which they said, don't buy it. Don't buy it. I said, really? Well, we bought it. And now that's up over 40%. 40%. But here's the beautiful thing. We're going to know when to get out of it and short it going back down. That's why it's so important for you not to listen to these people. So important for you. If you're going to retire, and everybody's heading for retirement at some point, you got to start creating. You got to start creating value. You're not going to do it with your 401k. You're not. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Call right now, and Alex will take your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Even if the federal funds rate were to return to near zero, the FOMC would still have considerable scope to provide additional accommodation.
Accommodation, what's that mean? It simply means printing money. What she's saying is the economy's terrible. We're going to claw back that 25% or 0.25% interest rate hike that we did in December. And I'm going to print a whole bunch of money so that we can give it to companies to buy their own shares back so they can boost the stock market higher. The problem with that money, it's 0%. That means that people lose their jobs. They go from full-time to part-time. From part-time, they go to poverty. That's the problem. We can't keep doing this. Here's the point. When the market is going up, it's always when the economy is bad. Join my gang, philsgang.com, so you can participate.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Every month now, we get jobs. They give us the job numbers. We've been averaging, they tell us, 235,000 jobs a month. It's been a lie. That's a bogus number. The BLS, that counts the jobs, they use what they call the birth-death model system. What they do is they manipulate the jobs, so 40% of that number that you see is fake. That's right. If you take 235,000 jobs, the number really is 140,000. They bogus up about 95,000 jobs. But that's what goes on now on Wall Street. That's why you want to be a member of my gang, Phil's Gang, philsgang.com, because that way you get the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Everybody was asking me, how did I know to short forward when it was November? And it was when Aunt B was telling us everything was fine. Well, what people didn't know is Aunt B was lying to us. Because when she was raising the rates, machinery sales were down 5.6%, computers were down 8.7%, communication equipment sales down 21%. I took a look at our chart and I saw that institutions were pulling money out of Ford. So we said, let's short Ford. And we did that in November, on November 10th, because my charts told me there was a big sell signal, and we took advantage of it. And you know that stock Ford has now dropped 17%. That's the return my gang has now, 17%. Don't follow any of the jibber-jabber from CNBC or the Fed. Follow me. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande, philsgang.com. I'm going to tell you something about your 401k that you don't know. You know the 401k is a tax code? That's what it is. Here's how it worked. In the 80s, you had pension funds, but they decided to give their CEOs a benefit on top of the pension. It was called 401k. That was to shelter their income. That way they could keep the CEOs because it was very competitive. But when all the jobs were shipped overseas, they no longer could keep pension funds. Too expensive. So they shifted all their employees to a 401k, duping you, thinking it was a good deal. But what they did is they charged hidden fees, which amount to about $250 billion a day, that they gave to lobbyists to go to Washington to make sure that this 401k would never be transparent. Here's what came of it.
Responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's right. So join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're going to have you meet Walter share his book, Walter's Way. We're going to tell you when we're going to have the signing. We'll tell you where it's going to be and time and so forth. So we'll do that in about another week. Wonderful man. I want you to get this book. It's a great book. There's nothing like it. It's inspirational, especially if you're an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur. This is the book that you need. I'm not just saying it. I never do I go out and sell books. I just don't. But this book, I do, because I believe in this book. This book should be mandatory in high school. I'm telling you, this is a guy. What he went through. He had TB. He was in institutions that were horrible when he was a kid, and I mean, just a fantastic guy. What he accomplished, and he made millions and lost millions, and he got cheated out of the fax machine. That he's the one that's behind the fax machine, and his partners in Japan screwed him. And I mean, just it's just amazing his experience. And 92 years young, and to be able to talk with this man is so incredible. And this is an award-winning book, a wonderful award-winning book. And his accomplishments are so iconic. I mean, even my good friend Donald Trump, when he read it, you know, he just couldn't believe that, you know, this man, what he accomplished. He got the Certificate of Congressional Recognition by Congress. So pick it up, and it's Walter's Way, or just go online, philsgang.com, or go to waltersway.org. And the wonderful thing about the book is that he's going to split the money that comes in between the Vera and Walter Scheer Family Foundation and Phil's St. Jude, okay? Our St. Jude, who we've been supporting for years. So please check it out. Great book. You'll love it. And you'll love this guy when you meet him. He's just no better guy than this man right here, Walter Scheer. They don't make him anymore. Okay, talking about people. Listen to this.
U.S. employers posted another solid month of hiring last month, 215,000 new jobs.
See how they promote that? 215,000 new jobs. Wonderful jobs. And listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to how they play it.
Let's not forget, we've seen job growth now over, I guess, several years. We have 5% unemployment. We added jobs just this week. So when you talk about the economy, you'd say, oh, well, that's pretty good.
We added jobs. We added 6 times the number of waitresses and bartenders compared to manufacturing and mining. I mean, they just don't tell you the truth. This is crazy. Here, CNBC was celebrating this job number. Of the 151 million working Americans, only 123 million are employed full-time. As I just said, we added 6 times the number of waitresses and bartenders in these manufacturing jobs. The middle class has shrunk to just half the population for the first time in at least 4 decades. It's hard for people in the middle class today to survive. More Americans at the retirement age of 66 to 70 are seeking work. They're coming back out. They retire. They got to go back to work. What are they talking about, these great jobs? Are you kidding me? Go back 16 years ago when we had the tech bubble blow up. The labor participation rate of 25 to 54 full-time employees had fallen from 65% back then to now of 62%. So go back 16 years ago when the tech bubble blew up, and we were at an employment participation rate of 65%. Now it's been dropped to 62%. Are you kidding? And these people talk about how wonderful everything is, and it just makes you sick. Now, the one thing that you got to really watch out for is when you start to retire, you got to think about retirement. And it's really hard because they don't tell you the truth. When you listen to these planners, it's amazing. I listen to them. I drive around on Saturday doing shopping and stuff, and I hear these planners. I go nuts. First of all, they tell you it's easy. Okay, you only have to have about 4%, 5% of your income. Put 4 or 5% of your income away, and you'll be just fine. And you're going to average 4% a year on the money you're investing. So if you put, let's say, 5% away, that you're going to be fine with just making an annual return of 4%. That's nonsense. Don't believe that. Think of it this way. Most people who retire at 66 will live to be 85. Right now, there's so many people in this group. There's an $18 trillion shortfall in retirement savings. That's right, $18 trillion shortfall. There's just not enough savings in 401ks or pensions. They're going to last you throughout your life. Once you retire, you just won't make it. Here's what the truth is, and nobody will tell you the truth. You got to save 10% of your income. 10% of your income, and you got to find a way that 10% and that's minimum 10%. You got to really try to put aside 15%. That's right, 15% of your income. Whatever you make a year, you got to take 15% and put it away, and then lower your lifestyle. You got to. You have no choice. 15%. And you have to get an annual return of at least 8%. 8% on that money. There's the truth. Now, who's going to give you an 8% return? Nobody. Nobody's going to give you an 8% return. If you're in a 401k, at best, you get 3%. At best. And then when they take all the fees out, you're dead. You lose almost all of it. 2%, half of your money's gone. At least charge you 2%. And the whole idea is to start early. You got to start working at 22. If you think you're going to, let's say you start at 22, you have to think you're going to live to 86. So if you start working at 22 and you live at 80 to about, say I'm going to live to 86, then you got to figure out, okay, I'm going to put away my pay every month. I'm going to put at least 15%, and I'm going to invest it wisely to get at least a 8% return a year. And so that way you can retire. If you start at 82, you can retire when you're 70 if you think you're going to live to 86. If you start at 25, okay, and then you can retire around 71 years of age. Okay, so you've got, that's the truth. Okay, you've got to do more than 10% down, and you need, I say, 15% minimum. Okay, now how you'd get there? Well, you're not going to get it with a 401k, that's for sure. You're not going to get it with watching CNBC. You're not going to get it with these planners. You're not going to get it with the system, because the system, first of all, there's no fiduciary system.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
So how are you going to get, why would somebody help you with getting a, I don't know, let's say an 8% return, 7% return? They're not going to. They help themselves. They have no fiduciary relationship with you. None. So here's what you do. Join the gang, Phil's gang. I'll give you another one. Here's copper. When copper, we got the buy signal, it was at $5, and it ran up to $11 before it turned red again. 5 to 11. That's 120% return. 120% return. So on February 12th, we had a buy signal, and then we had a sell signal on March 22nd. And what'd you say that was? That was about that's 100% return. 100%. I'm not making this up. See, you can do it, but you can't do it with 401ks. You can't do it with planners. You've got to have some help. We'll show you how to do it. Join my gang, Phil's gang. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grande and philsgang.com helps folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $49.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to this contradiction.
February existing home sales down 7.1%.
American consumers, they have more cash on hand.
What a contradiction. Matter of fact, all the information you get from all the different financial programs, it's all contradiction. But here at Phil's Gang, I will tell you the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com. You will enjoy it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. It's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. The 401k big lie. They tell you invest $10,000 a year for 30 years, compounded at 6% annually. You will have a grand total of $245,000 to retire. That is not true. That is not the truth. What they don't tell you is the hidden fees. There's 27 hidden fees in your 401k. When you're all done, you lose half of what you put aside for your retirement. That's right, half. And another thing, you're not allowed to do individual stocks in a mutual fund. And you're not allowed to make money when stocks go down. That's ridiculous. Would you buy a car with just forward and no reverse? Why would you ever be in a fund that you can't make money when the stock market goes down? Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish a wealth effect.
That's right. Did you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran it 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right. And the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, when you're talking about retiring and you're talking about returns, look, we are a teaching format. And what I tell my gang members every day, all you have to do, and we'll show you how to do it using the charts that I designed. You just need a 5% return a month. 5%. You know what that is over a year's time? That's 72%. Now, I'm not suggesting you never get a 72% return. Not suggesting that at all. But when we do, like for example, when we bought copper FCX, and we bought it for around $5, and then we got out around $11 when we got the signal to get out. That's 120% gain. I'm not saying you're going to do that every day. I can't guarantee you're getting 120% gain. What I can guarantee you is this, though, that I believe that we are the best teaching format in the country. That I have a chart that I designed, okay, it's called the PT2 chart. It is so easy for people who are so busy, don't have time, where it informs you when to get into the stock. And whether you want to do gold stocks, but here's or whatever stocks you want to do. You want to do tech stocks, but when you join the gang, we can tell you. We'll say, all right, here's the grouping, and we'll show you in the morning. We have coffee talk every morning, and we get organized in the morning. Coffee talk, what group we want to be in. Right now, we're following bank stocks. We think there's going to be a big move in bank stocks, for example. We caught a big move in all the metal stocks. I mean, 41%, 80%, 100%. And I'm not making this stuff up. You'll see when you join the gang. So we caught some of the moves in refiners. I said, now's the time to find some refiners. And we had one stock, was MRO, and that was about a 49%. Here, I'll give it to you. I'll make sure it's right. We got in at $8, and we got our sell signal at $12. So that's a 50% return on the PT2. When it turned green, it then turned green at $6, then turned green at $6.50, then turned green at $7.03. It turned green at $8, and then my voice comes on and says buy. Well, why is it turned green? Because the institutional money is starting to pour in, and then that's why you get the buy signal. And then guess what? And then after we had that return, then we got a red signal, a sell signal. My voice came out and said, sell it short. So you knew on March 23 to take your profit or sell short, make money going down. It's not hard. We show you how to use the chart. We're with you all day long. Whatever stock you're using, my staff's here to help you. I mean, and all I ask you is donate to St. Jude. I don't believe there's anything better. For $49.95 a month to join the gang? Are you kidding? And here's the thing. You got to stop listening to these people on CNBC. And you listen to all these people, what they tell you. It's just crazy, isn't it? For our Treasury Secretary to say this last week.
When you look at the U.S. economy, I think we've shown that we've reached a level of strength that's...
There's no strength. How's there strength? When we went since 2010 from having 15,478 manufacturing facilities to today where it's 7,855. We went from where we were employing 426,000 people to 157,000 people. Are you kidding? While high-paying manufacturing jobs are being exchanged for low-paying service jobs. We have now more waitresses and bartenders than ever. And every job we get, every job report, 78% of those are part-time, mostly waitress and bartender. But they don't tell you that, do they? When Juan says this.
Let's not forget, we've seen job growth now over, I guess, several years.
Job growth, yeah, sure, job growth. But they're terrible part-time jobs and they pay no benefits. And therefore, we can't get our kids out of the basements and attics of the cellars of their parents. You can't get them out of their attics because they can't get a good job. Because the guy who was going to retire at 66, he's not making way for him. He said, I'm staying. I got to probably stay till I'm 76. So let us help you. Let us help you. Are you kidding me? We had a 48% decline in high wages. In these high wage industries, 48% decline. So we lost 48% of these jobs, high wage jobs, and we replaced them. When we started to replace them, guess what? We had more jobs coming in that were low wage jobs. So we lose 48% high wage jobs, and we come in with 60% of low wage jobs to replace them. Are you nuts? This is crazy. And this rate hike that she did in December, look what it did. It caused the January plunge. It was one of the worst Januaries ever. And the quarter is just terrible. The economy shows it's getting worse. Our economic growth is contracting. The net worth of median household was down by 24%. 24%. That's crazy. Median household net worth down by 24% since 2001. I'm sorry, since 1992. I'm sorry, 1992. This is crazy stuff. So, look, there's no easy way. There is no easy way. Okay? The only thing that I can help you with is to tell you, look, you join the gang, and you're going to be told the truth, and you're going to have to set it, you got to do something. So we set you up, and we say to you, okay, here's your PT2. Here's how you buy a stock, and then every day you follow us. Like right now, we're starting with some bank stocks. We think for them to fudge this market, to try to push this market up with stock buybacks, they've got to have the bank start leading, or this market will collapse 10% within the next few weeks. See, I think the market's going to collapse 10% in the next couple of weeks, maybe even more. But in the meantime, I know what they're going to do. We're going to watch the stocks like JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and Citigroup, and they got to push these stocks up to hold the rally that we had. This last 14% rally that we had in March, this last rally, it's all fake. It's all fake. To hold it here now, they need the banks, because the institutions won't come in and buy unless they see the banks buying. But they're not buying, or the bank stock's going up. So that will give us an opportunity. So we'll put it on our PT2. And here, give you an example. We had in February 29th, Citigroup. It gave us a buy signal at 30, right around $39. And then it went up to about $44. $44. That's a 12% return. Then it turned red. Okay, gave us a sell signal on March 24th. So you would know, okay, it's time to get out. So never do you have to worry again about, I got my money in there. I'm so worried the market's going to go down. I won't have time to get it out. Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, because we're coaching you right from coffee talk, right through from 9:30 to 11 o'clock live on site. You come into our site, you can see us right there with the chart. We'll be showing you how to play these bank stocks like Citigroup. But here's the beautiful thing: we got our sell signal, so you don't have to worry now. You got your money out. Will a planner tell you when to take your money out? Does anybody ever tell you in a 401k to take your money out? No, of course not. Because they don't want you to take your money out, because they don't get paid when you take your money out. They get paid on the amount of money in that fund. And as far as our economy, the economy is getting worse, not better. And they try to mask it by having a stock market that keeps going up. And think about it. We've been losing our mining jobs, our manufacturing jobs. But boy, there's plenty of waitress and bartender jobs. And how pathetic is that for a country like this? How pathetic. So join the gang, Phil's gang. I will help you. I can't guarantee you that you're going to get rich. I'll tell you that. I can't guarantee that. But I can guarantee you you get a good night's sleep. That I can guarantee. And you don't have to worry about your retirement anymore. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know,